Very much. Star Ledger Theater critic Peter Filichia returns as a special guest today.
Indeed, we love when Peter comes here. That's why we love Thursday so much. We also have actress Bev Sheehan with us. She is from the What Exit Theater Company in Maplewood, New Jersey. Peter, always good to see you.
Thank you.
Bev, nice to see you as well.
Hi, folks.
Bev, your latest play is called
Dinner with Friends.
And Peter, you just reviewed that play.
Yes, indeed, I did, and it's a good thing we don't have to arm wrestle here. I can take you, Sheehan.
If he didn't like it, I wouldn't be here.
I know. And
Trust me.
All right, so obviously you liked it.
Oh, it's terrific. It's a wonderful play to begin with, and it won a Pulitzer Prize, so how bad can it be, right?
Right, exactly.
To begin with, but what it says about marriage and divorce is really pungent and profound. That's what really makes it very, very special. Because it's not only about divorce involving a couple, but the couple's friends and how the divorce affects them. Now, Bev has often said to me, listen, one of the bad things about starting a theater company is people think that you do it so that you can aggrandize yourself and be in all these starring roles. And I thought it was really terrific of you to take the supporting role in this play, because Margaret Reed
I do that a lot.
Do you? Margaret Reed in this play is so sensational, playing the woman who's going through the divorce.
Right.
But do you do that because you don't want people thinking what Peter just mentioned, or you do that for what reason?
If I thought that the role was right for me, I would do it. But like with this play, I auditioned for this play for the Old Globe, and they called me in for Beth. And maybe it was a mistake. I walked into the audition. I said, I'm not Beth. I'm Karen. And Maggie auditioned for Karen in the Off-Broadway twice. And I just think, we saw this show together, actually. We went to see Matt Arkin in it together. And we discussed it, and to me, she's just got the quality that Brian and I were
Which I think is a credit to you for you to be able to recognize something like that.
I think I'm pretty good at casting.
Well, see, the reason that the other part is more interesting is because it's the woman going through the divorce, and you see her mired in the difficulty of having her husband leaving her, which she does not want to happen. But the playwright does a smart thing in which he flashes back right to the beginning of the relationship, when Bev, in fact, is the matchmaker who sets them up. And the most important line of the play is when she says, so we match them up. What's the worst that can happen?
Oh, my gosh.
And we have already seen a full act of what's the worst that could happen. People who want to matchmake should really see this play and think twice about setting anybody up.
That's funny. Tell us what we're looking at here, Bev.
Oh, that's back at the vineyard scene. This is like when we're young. We're in our early 30s there.
This is right around the what's the worst that can happen line?
Right.
That's about it. Yeah, she comes breezing in, and of course there's instant chemistry. It's really interesting, the chemistry between the two couples, because their chemistry is very sexual, and Gabe's and mine is more, I think, as you see the play, is what makes their marriage stay together. Now, some people could say, well, what's going to happen to Gabe and Karen? I personally think Gabe and Karen stay together.
I agree. They're going to be all right. There's no question about it.
And you can see it in the chemistry with the couples.
But what's fascinating is the fact that even though they stay together, they are looking at these two people who are getting divorced and seem to be happier about it. The guy's happier now that he's dating and fooling around. The lady's happier now that she's hooked up with a guy she knew once upon a time. And these people are looking at each other, this other couple, saying, wow, the single life does look good, but we're married and we've made a commitment and we're staying together. It's kind of interesting.
You can feel in the audience, you can feel the laughter in this play is kind of the laughter of recognition. I mean, you can sense them totally understanding what's going on stage.
You had said this was a great show on Broadway. Obviously, this cast in this theater in Maplewood pulls it off.
Yes, what's so fascinating about Broadway versus New Jersey theater, I mean, once upon a time, I'm sure there was a big difference between Broadway and New Jersey. That doesn't happen anymore. The reason is fewer shows are produced in New York. We have this great talent pool. The population has increased, hasn't it, over the years?
Well, I was going to say, most of the actors probably live here in New Jersey.
A lot do.
A lot do,
because a lot want to grow up with their kids here. And so as a result, there's profoundly little difference between New Jersey theater and Broadway theater.
Isn't that great news for New Jersey?
It sure
and most of us, for all of us who don't have to schlep into the city.
Absolutely. And I will tell you, this cast is no worse for wear than the cast I saw do it off Broadway a couple of years ago. They're really up to the challenge.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a rave.
And by the way, her husband directed it, and same type of thing. The husband says to me, listen, we don't like to do these things. I mean, it's my wife's company. It looks, he's done such a fine unmannered job of direction. It's
Wow.
one of the best directing jobs I've seen this season.
Wow.
We thank you both for showing up here on Daytime. We appreciate that, Peter, Filichia, Bev Sheehan. Is this rare, real quick, is this rare for an actress to come out with a critic like this?
Yes, it is.
It's rare for me.
Don't let it happen again.
All right, we won't.
You saw it here first on Daytime Talk.
All right, folks, we'll see you next time on Daytime.